Last spring, while in the backyard at work, I saw a man outside with his calico cat. The cat was exploring, but remaining obedient and not straying far from him. Some time went by and I began seeing her outside alone. She was outside all winter, and it was very cold. There are 2 feral homeless cats that live in the abandoned house next door to my job, who I have been feeding since last summer. A couple weeks ago, the calico cat went into heat and was crying a lot. I started seeing her more and more. The feral cats would not allow her to come for food in the yard, but last Sunday I got her to come to me when they were not around. The little calico cat was so sweet and loving, but very hungry and thin. She appeared to be in the very early stages of pregnancy. She wouldn't eat cat food, she only ate canned tuna. I fell in love with her. The next morning she wasn't in the yard. I proceeded to put food out for the feral cats and peanuts for the squirrels. One of the squirrels came down for a peanut, so I said, "Hey, little buddy." And the calico heard me and came quickly from behind the brick wall dividing the yard. I was so happy to see her. I fed her tuna and she stayed in the yard after that. I bought insulated cat houses for all of the cats and tried to keep them safe and warm. I put fleece blankets inside each of them and made sure they were near the food and water. Every morning I fed her, in the afternoon I fed her, and the same for the evening, each time being sure to pet her and spend time with her. She followed me everywhere. She chased birds, squirrels, leaves. She was so playful. My heart broke every time I had to leave her. She needed a home. After having her around for about 5 days and not being able to find someone at work to take her, I called my friend. I sent her photos and she planned to come meet her that day. Her dad recently had to put his cat down and he lost his wife in November. He was lonely. She met the cat and thought they would be a perfect match. She planned to propose the idea of fostering her when she saw him the following day. The next day came, which was yesterday, and she visited her father. She showed him photos and told him how sweet she was and how desperately she needed a home. Without hesitation, he said he would take her. That same day, I received a call that he wanted her. I was thrilled. Yesterday evening, I went to my work and the cat was gone. I called for her and she was nowhere. I began to panic. All of a sudden, I turned around and she was sitting behind me, licking her feet. I was so happy. I scooped her up and put her into a cat backpack. She was so nervous. About 15 minutes later, my friend came. I prepared a bag of food and toys for the cat and gave her a pet goodbye. I knew she was about to have the life she deserved. Her new owner would give her all the attention she could want. She is very needy and just wants to be with someone all the time. About an hour after they left, I got a text from my friend that the cat made herself right at home. My friend's dad immediately fell in love with her, and she loved him, following him everywhere. I couldn't be more happy.